So, good evening to everyone. We have a special exclusive interview on Sports Corner PH. With us today is one of the newest faces of the Philippine Swimming Team, a Tokyo Olympic silver medalist in the team relay, and now she's already buying for a spot at the Paris Olympics, this time representing our motherland, the Philippines. So, we have with us Ms. Kayla Sanchez. Magandang gabi sa iyo, Kayla, and thank you so much for joining us here on Sports Corner.
Hello, kamusta? Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be on the call with you.
By the way, nice to meet you personally, even though on a virtual setting. And we look ahead your grueling 2023 campaign as support of Team Pilipinas. So una sa lahat, kamusta na kayo? I think you have been busy right now with your training and you have just finished your regular daily trainings today.
Yes, I'm actually not at NCC anymore. I'm back in Makati, Manila. But yeah, training was good and yeah.
And some weeks ago, you've been competed in your first competition in the PSI Long Course Grand Prix that you have joined as part of the Philippine team and here in the Philippines as well. So have you satisfied with your results in that competition a few weekends ago? Or is it an exhibition match or a competition na itong PSI Long Course Grand Prix?
Yeah, it was kind of a swim meet just for fun. I'm happy with my results. I didn't really have any expectations going into the swim meet. It was more just put on a racing suit and get the feel of racing again. Yeah, nothing too fast, but it makes sense for this point in the season, and we're just working on growing from that.
Let's take a look back at what happened before these recent events. I remember there's a blogger from Pampanga in the name of Alex Castro. Back in 2016,
Yes.
I have shared on Sports Corner PH the news about you that you have been qualified for the Tokyo Olympics because you have also a Filipino blood. I think your relatives are from Pampanga. Tell us your memorable experience of being part of Team Canada for such many years that you have participated with the silver medal finish in Tokyo just last year.
I've had great experiences with Team Canada. My teammates were my family, and they pushed me, and we worked really hard together and also thrived together at those competitions. So we had a lot to learn from each other, and I'm definitely the person that I am today because of them. So I will always be grateful to my teammates and my coaches for that experience, and to be able to stand up on the podium with them in Tokyo was a really, really special moment that I kind of have to use to further my career and chase that feeling.
And a great advantage to you that you were trained in a high quality venues in Canada and to team up with your former teammates, the national team there in the Tokyo Olympics where you won a silver and bronze in the mixed relay events. In the last one, we saw Kayla wearing the flag of Canada was in the World Championships this year, just this year alone, before you have announced that you will be switching representations to the Philippines. Describe us your feeling that for the last time you were won the medals for Team Canada and then gaining the momentum, which is a great advantage for you in switching countries.
Yes, so this past World Championships, I raced quite a lot more than I had in the past. So it just shows how much I'm growing in myself for my swim career. I learned a lot as well, and I was able to stand up in my first World Championship final by myself and race. And that was a really special moment for me to be able to just go up there on my own. I didn't have three other people standing behind me or with me. So a lot of the pressure is very on you. And I think that I handled it really well for my first time. Yeah, so I think I won 4 medals at that World Championships as a part of a relay. And I love being on relays. I love being with the team and doing my best so that others can also stand on the podium with me. So I think moving forward into my career on my own now, it's going to be a lot more about myself and what I can do to achieve that feeling, but to be standing on the podium alone.
So apart from the relay events that you won medals, you also compete also in the individual events in the recent competitions.
I did, yes.
Okay. So before we add to that citizen switch, let me clarify first. Your parents are from Pampanga and on Baguio, but Kayla is born in Singapore, then moved back to the Philippines, relocated for a while, and then spending your childhood and teenage years in Canada from 2003, where you first competed for to try out the spot for the national team, and you were there for the longest time up until this year. Is that correct?
Yes, so my dad is from Pampanga and my mom is from Baguio. And yes, all correct.
All right. In July, the PSI have announced the transfer of nationality from Canada to the Philippines of Miss Kayla. Tell us to our viewers how was the process of transferring the citizenship or representation from one country to another. I think there is actually you have also complied for a residency for just 1 year that you will need to stay here in the Philippines for the meantime that needs to comply before joining competitions. But unfortunately, you won't make it into the Cambodia Sea Games this coming May.
No, so I competed in the World Championships this past July. So my year residency will start from that point, which unfortunately leaves me ineligible for the Sea Games, which are in May. So it was close, but at the end of the day, my first competition will be the World Championships in July of next year and the Asian Games preceding that. And my first Sea Games, I believe, will be in 2025 or 2026. And I'm super excited for that. Yeah, the process, I'd say, for switching nationalities, it can be intricate, but so far it's been really easy, especially transitioning into living in the Philippines. I think it makes it easier that I can understand and speak a little bit of Tagalog. So when I'm back home, it's really kind of just something different, but a good type of different, something that I'm used to at home, or used to with my parents, I'd say. But yeah, a year residency, and then I'm wearing the Filipino flag.
All right, so you need to learn some Tagalog words there back for just a year to having such a great communication with the teammates as well. We already speak also Tagalog aside from English too.
Ako, pwede mag-usapan ako yung Tagalog, pero I need to practice. But I'm getting more confident every day. I'm asking my teammates that mag-Tagalog tayo para mag-practice ako. So yeah, I think by the end of my year residency, hopefully I'll be the best.
With years of experience and expertise competing overseas for Team Canada, are you bringing in the say transferring the system or the techniques to the national team that have made their marks as well in the recent two Sea Games? There were goals that are won by James De Parina in 2019, followed by Chloe Isleta just this year.
Yes, so I think progressing in your swim career is about learning. And part of my move to the Philippines was the confidence in what I've learned in my swim career to remain a factor in competition and to be able to progress and swim at my best. So I'm really excited to just keep training and I'm getting stronger, I believe, and I'm learning new things even more. So I'm honestly just really excited to be able to compete again and to race.
And are you excited to get to play with your fellow national team members and junior aspirants? With some of them already saw you in action during the PSI Long Grand Prix and even in your visit to the New Clark City. And of course, swamped with the modern facilities there. I think you have been visited NCC and of course yung Rizal that has been newly rehabilitated. And of course, you also to try out the venue dyan sa Makati.
Yeah, so I've been training with a few of the, I believe, junior national team members and even more of the other swimmers. And I've enjoyed it a lot, actually. They're really fun people to be around and to push me, which is kind of perfect because I need people to race. And the boys, Miguel and Josh, Sacho, Seb, they're all pushing me and we're making each other better. And to top it off, the facilities are great.
And just recently, you have been visited the Senate and the House of Representatives also to meet with the legislators, including Senator Bongo, House Speaker Romualdez, and even show it to them the medals that you have won in the Tokyo Olympics. Would you don't mind share your thoughts on your visit to the Senate and the House of Representatives?
I was absolutely honored, shocked, and in awe to be invited to those places. I just wouldn't think that if you told me a year ago that I would be walking into the Senate or to the Congress, I wouldn't have believed you. And I was just in awe of meeting these people and seeing their process and how being there during official government proceedings was very cool. And yeah, very honored to meet these people.
The Philippine Sports Swimming Incorporated, headed by Ma'am Lani Velasco, has also embarked on a grand roadmap for the objective to win the Olympic medal in the Paris Olympics, with you having been committed there to participate and to qualify in the qualifiers for Tokyo Olympics, and also securing the services of a well-known swimming coach and performance coach. I'm talking about Luke Gabrillo, and he's also the coach of the Israel swimming team. And they have a physiotherapist, John Erber, a nutritionist, and a sports psychologist, all answered by PSI themselves. Are you thrilled to have a core team that we working hand in hand to have a high performance mindset and to get prepared mentally or physically once that you will resume your competitive side of things?
Yes, I'm very happy. I'm very lucky to be surrounded by such a good team. Lonnie has been very loving and supportive and helping me develop this team to be around me and to support me through to my Paris 2024 journey. And yes, meeting Luca and Jan in the Philippines when they arrived here was really special. We were able to get to know each other and to figure out how we both worked and how that would kind of mesh together. And so far, everything has been really positive, and I'm really confident heading into the World Championships and the Asian Games next year that I will be in a good place because of this team.
Also, the plan of PSI has been given the huge support from the PSC. I remember in the past days, you have been visited Chairman Noli Ayala for a courtesy visit. And also, Chairman Noli also took his visit also to the New Clark City, where you were there to train. What were the things that you had talked with during those encounters with Chairman Noli?
Yes, so I actually met Chairman Noli for the first time training in Rizal, and that's when we spoke for a longer period of time because in Clark we were doing really hard training and it was kind of more of like a hello and I had to get back in the water, but we spoke a lot about with Luca and Lonnie sports science and the importance of it and being able to analyze and track certain sports statistics and how that would help athletes, not only me, but the younger swimmers and the swimmers already existing in the Philippines, to get better and to improve and to look at this data. And yeah, Chairman Noe is very supportive as well, which is amazing and will only help me in the future as I progress my career here in the Philippines.
While you were here in the Philippines to prepare for your national team debut come July 2023, could you tell us your percentage of your condition right now in terms of your training, daily, and of course monitoring? And the coaches have been busy to determine what events that you will suit up in the near future that have great chances of a medal finish, either in individual or in relay. For example, in freestyle, butterfly, backstroke, and breaststroke, the four main strokes of swimming, and to develop more skills for you to prepare yourselves in the upcoming competitions?
Yes, so I think I'm required to say that I'm on 100%. I'm training really well right now, and I know it's early because Worlds isn't until July of next year. And right now, with my new coach and training here in the Philippines, everything has been really good actually. Developing kind of a new way of training because Luca has his own way of coaching, different from ways that I've known in the past. And I think it's opening my eyes to ways to get faster, fitter, and stronger in a different way. And I'm really confident because of that. In terms of strokes, I couldn't tell you 100% because we're still really far away from a major international competition. But my goal is to be able to compete in more than just freestyle. And that will also probably include IM. We'll see about backstroke. But for right now, the door is open to everything. Maybe not butterfly, but or brushstroke. But yes, doors open to everything.
Back in your career in Team Canada, Kayla, you have been embarked with several medals in the Olympics, World Championships, and even setting national records there. Do you think with the core team present and your determination to bag the medal for Team Pilipinas, in helping and insist them, have you secured chances of a windfall of medals and breaking new records in maybe 2024, 2025, and up until 2028, the LA Olympics?
Mm-hmm. I don't want to jinx anything, but like I said, I've been very confident, and it'll only just be more exciting to watch future competitions and to see how I do because I know that I'll be trying my best for sure.
Since you are back in the country after spending many years in Canada, apart from learning
Yes.
Tagalog words, have you reconnected with your relatives back in Pampanga, in Benguet? And did you visited the best beaches there, the best places to visit to, and of course, try out our Filipino food?
Oh, Filipino food, 100%. I eat Filipino food pretty regularly, so coming to the Philippines and having it from here is also really special. But yes, I've seen my family in Pampanga, I've seen my family in Baguio, and we're all very close. So it's been nice to see them and to know that they're always here for me. And yeah, I've been to Davao. That was where I visited a competition. And honestly, I want to go to Boracay, but we'll see if I have time with training.
Speaking of Davao, you have been helping also our grassroots program in swimming by conducted some classes there and in Rizal and even in Manila Polo Club last September 24, where some of the young swimmers have been tutored by you. And of course, you have also appeared in a PSA long course leg in Mindanao.
Yeah, it's been really nice to meet the younger swimmers. I think they're all so cute. And it makes me really happy that they choose swimming. There's a lot of other things that they could choose to do, but a lot of them are choosing to be at a swim meet or at training, just ready to learn to swim. And that makes me really honored to be the person that is standing there inspiring them. And I take that role very seriously. And it, yeah, I have no words other than that. And yeah, I'm going to continue to inspire these young swimmers. I think maybe in a more, let's say, intense way, because um, to succeed at a high level in swimming, there has to be a level of motivation and seriousness of this is what I'm here to do. I'm here to swim. I'm here to get better. I'm going to choose one thing at swimming, at this swim practice to get better at. And while it's all fun and games, you also have to have an intention for every swim practice. And if I can help instill that in some of the swimmers, then I think Philippines will get even better at swimming.
Last question before we close our conversation, our first ever virtual conversation with you. I hope this will be the last, but we will invite you again for more talks as we come along in your swimming career. As we all know, to sum it up, you have been in the country for the past 4 months now to complete your 1 year residency in fulfilling your ship some federations from Canada to the Philippines. You're about to shift into a new phase of your swimming career as part of Team Pilipinas. What is your promises to our kababayans and to those who have been following you ever since in your next chapter of your long and colorful swimming journey as being part of Team Pilipinas?
My promises are that I'm going to remain motivated in this cutthroat sport. It's not easy to be at your best all the time, but I've been put in a position here to succeed, and I have a great team around me, great facilities, amazing teammates, and also a good reason other than just for myself to swim fast. This is for my family. This is for the young swimmers here in the Philippines and the young athletes here. And I, once again, like I said before, I don't take this role lightly, and I'm just very excited and to work hard and to compete for the Philippines. Hopefully, July will come quickly. So, yeah.
And with that, we would like to thank also our PSI President, Ms. Lani Velasco, for granting our request to interview Ms. Kayla. And we do hope this will be the last time to talk to you. I will still be invited you in some conversations and the other programs that will be lining up to share with us your experiences in your stay in the Philippines and your new role as member of Team Pilipinas. So before we ask you for a parting shots and some words of inspiration to our young and future swimmers, maybe ask for a quick photo opportunity. So thumbs up muna tayo and smile. 1, 2, 3. All right, maraming salamat Kayla for joining us this evening. And as we end our conversation, maybe ask some few words of advice to our young swimmers out there, and of course your message of appreciation to those who have been supporting you in the in years, and of course some of the factors that made this journey in Team Pilipinas possible. Go ahead, Miss Kayla.
So I think a message for the young swimmers is to, oh my gosh, I think as long as you're doing what you love and you have a motivation for the sport, you can only grow from there. And my other thing that I would add on to that, because swimming is very cutthroat, it can be very tough on an athlete when you don't perform the way you want to. And you have to know that that's okay. It's okay that maybe at one swim meet you're not going to do well. That happens to everybody. What you can do from that point, if you decide that you want to keep going, is to learn from it. You have so many opportunities to compete and to perform at your best that one moment isn't defining. One moment isn't, oh, I had a bad race, I'm a bad swimmer. No, no, no. You can keep swimming and redefining you at swimming, if that makes sense. And if you see me in person, ask me about it, I will clarify. A message to the people who have been supporting me, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I will continue to train hard and to hopefully wear the Filipino flag at this upcoming World Championships and place as high as I can and to make you guys proud. Thank you.
And again, we'd like to thank Kayla for joining us tonight. I hope
Maraming salamat.
we could still connect to our IG. Yeah, message pa rin tayo pag meron tayo mga updates about your swimming career. And I look forward to see you in action in the World Championships this coming July 2023. But this time wearing our national tricolors, the 3 stars and the sun. And I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming competitions as well in the PSI. Basta i-message nyo na lang sa akin pag nagkita tayo in person, ha?
Okay. Yes.
So I look forward to that, and let's have a copy there. And let's also talk some more things about swimming, kung pwede.
Pwede.
Right. Kayla, thank you so much, and good night, and see you around. Bye! Salamat po!
Bye!
Thank you.